The term supply chain is often misunderstood and misused. The true essence of a supply chain is that everything is included, from the original source material, such as goods that are mined or farmed, right through to the consumer obtaining the goods. And at every step of the way, there is inventory in one form or another, either raw materials, parts and components, work in process, semi-finished goods, or goods ready for sale. There are also other types of inventory, such as packaging materials, consumables for production, and MRO, which is inventory used for maintenance, repairs, and operating supplies. The primary reason for holding inventory is to meet the demands of customers, so understanding what our customers actually want is extremely important. Having too much of the wrong inventory and not enough of the right inventory can create many problems. Not only is there the potential for a loss of sale, but the warehouse may become overcrowded, which can result in damaged inventory. Having to write off damaged, obsolete, or expired goods has a direct impact on the profitability of the company. Every item of stock that is owned by a company has a cost associated with it. This cost is a combination of the price paid to the supplier, plus the cost of transporting the purchased goods, plus any manufacturing or assembly costs, plus any packaging costs, and any other cost incurred which can be directly related to the product before being sold. All of these costs add up to provide what is known as the total cost of goods sold, or COGS. Inventory has a value on the balance sheet, which is the accumulated total of the COGS of every item, also known as a SKU, stock keeping unit, multiplied by the quantity of each SKU. All of this together gives the total value of inventory. There are other things to consider when talking finances and inventory. For example, the more inventory that is purchased, the more money must be paid to suppliers. This has a direct impact on cash flow. Spending money on inventory which is not needed to meet demand is a waste. This means that there needs to be careful planning to ensure a match between the demand of the customers and the supply of products for sale or material used for production. This is where inventory replenishment rules come into their own. These rules are applied to the key decision of how much to order and when. Some of the factors which influence the decision on which rule is best suited are things like safety stock and lead time, both of which are areas that need close management and constant attention. Some of the important measurements which are used by inventory team leaders are inventory turnover and days of inventory. These measurements help to determine whether we are carrying too much inventory. But it is also critical to look at the amount of inventory in the supply chain as a whole. How much inventory is held not only internally, but in every part of the supply chain, such as our suppliers and our suppliers' suppliers, the distribution channel, the retail channel, in fact, all the inventory together. If every stakeholder in the supply chain keeps a little bit of inventory for just in case, it all adds up. Remembering that inventory costs us money, all excess inventory adds to the total cost of the final end product. This phenomenon is known as the bullwhip effect, which can be controlled by having visibility of the inventory levels throughout the supply chain. Making use of technology solutions can help businesses to keep a closer watch on their inventory levels and therefore plan their ordering processes better. Warehouse management systems, or WMSs, provide valuable data which helps with making better decisions about how much inventory we need to meet demand, not too much and not too little. WMSs also provide tools to manage distribution of goods. A distribution network can adopt a centralized approach or a decentralized approach. Either way, the control of inventory levels in each part of the distribution network has the same requirements in terms of control and measurement. Guiding the team to make better decisions requires good quality data. As the saying goes, garbage in equals garbage out. Accurate recordings of all movements of inventory and keeping master records which are correctly configured are key elements of good quality data. Measuring the performance of the data, the inventory levels, and the people who work with inventory according to predetermined standards is an important strategy. The team must work together to achieve common goals, which are keeping the inventory at an optimum level to meet customer demands when it is needed, and not build up excess inventory which can cause waste. Tying up all of these elements can mean better inventory levels and reducing costs. Quality products at good prices equals happy customers. To understand the role of inventory control and replenishment, book for the Inventory Team Leader course. This course is available as an interactive e-learning course, allowing you to study in your own time, and is fully endorsed by SAPEX whilst earning your credits towards a full qualification.